Hello and welcome to Guitar Tech. Today we're going to learn about truss rods on electrics and acoustic guitars. If you sight down your guitar neck, you'll notice there's a slight bow in it. At least there should be. Either a forward or back bow, usually a forward bow. So holding your guitar normally, using this ruler as an illustration, if your neck is shaped like this is of course an extreme exaggeration. This would be called back bow, and if the nut of the guitar neck, which would be right here as you're looking at your guitar on this end where your tuning keys are, if it's bent up like that, then you have forward bow. So you want to get somewhere pretty straight. Usually there's a little bit of neck relief of forward bow just so you can avoid the fret buzz. Well, on most electric guitars you will find a truss rod cover on the headstock. It's just a plastic cover with a couple screws in it, in this case only one, and you'll want to remove that to reveal the truss rod that actually goes through the entire length of the guitar neck. As you can see, there's a hex nut inside the hole. You're going to want to use a hex wrench to get at it, and righty-tighty, lefty-loosey is the rule, and only quarter turns usually are needed at a time. So you're not going to want to just crank on this guy because you can damage your guitar neck. Just make real small increments. That's usually all you need, is 1 or 2 quarters of a turn on a guitar neck to adjust it to where you need it. You want to relieve the tension on the neck by loosening your strings before you do this, so that the neck will be free to move. So you don't want to have the tension of the strings on there. Now other guitars, you might, like on some Fenders, I've seen it at this end where the end of the bolt-on necks are exposed, and sometimes you can see the access point there. Okay, for the second part of this lesson we are looking at my acoustic guitar right now, and this is pretty common amongst acoustic guitars, that instead of the truss rod cover being up at the headstock of the guitar, you're going to find that you have to go through the sound hole between the strings, looking under the sounding board, and you will find a hex nut adjustment screw there. Now be sure that before you adjust necks on either acoustics or electrics, that you remember to loosen the strings first. That takes the pressure off of the guitar neck so that the rod inside can turn without strain. So always loosen the strings up. And on an acoustic you want to be careful because this is steel and these are steel. So when this rubs against these, it can damage them and fray them a little bit, causing your string to break or whatever later. So make sure you get these strings out of the way. Same deal, righty-tighty, lefty-loosey, okay? Righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. So no matter how you look at the guitar neck, whether you're at this end looking towards the headstock or at the headstock looking towards the bridge, it's righty-tighty, lefty-loosey, okay? And small increments, and that'll do ya.